the start of the year, I gave myself the goal of doing the Speyside-way 50k, giving me 8 months to prepare. Now we're halfway through that time. Let's have a little recap and see where we're at. And things have not gone to plan. Hello and welcome to today's video. So at the beginning of the year I decided to set myself a goal, the Speyside Ultra 50k, and today we're going to go on a little bit of a recce. This is part of the Speyside-way Ultra 50k route, and this is the climb up from Recce and up and over Aigan. So a little update on where we're at. I started running at the beginning of the year. Before that, I'd only ever run a bath. So yeah, me and a group of lads from work decided to do a 5k every week. My times are not anything to be excited about, but I am managing to run a 5k now, which I wasn't in the beginning. Although I did decide to push myself too far early on and did a long run off the back of doing my fastest 5k. Link to that video here somewhere. And subsequently gave myself a bit of a knee injury, and I couldn't run for about 6 weeks while that injury healed. And with that, I missed out on my first event, which was going to be the Inverness 5k, which I was quite looking forward to. So that kind of put me in a bad headspace. Diet went out the window for a week. Exercise went out the window. I was going to give up altogether, but I decided to push on through. And here we are today. So this section will take us to about the halfway point of the Ultra. It takes us from, there's a tarmac section up from Recce onto this forestry road, and yeah, it's just to check out the distance, see what bits I can run. This is uphill at the moment, so generally saying uphills I'm going to walk, and then flat or downhill I'll run, because over the 50k I need to make sure I can last the distance, because it's a fair distance. I've never done anything like this before, an ultra marathon. I've never run a marathon. As I say, up till a couple of months ago I'd never run a 5k, so this is a big challenge. I'll see you in a bit. Couple of k's in now and we're still climbing. So yeah, I can just feel this knee niggling a little bit as well, so we're not going to go too crazy today. Nice to get the distance in. I think the main thing for me is getting the body used to doing distance again. I reckon this is going to be about a 15k section. But it's good to go and check out yourself, because when it comes to race day, at least I've got that in my mind. I know what section's coming up next, what I need to save myself for if I want to push. But yeah, it's been a long road to get back to even doing this. I've been laid up on the couch with stretchy bandages on and ice in my knee, and it's been very frustrating, as many of you might know if you've been unlucky to suffer sporting injuries or anything like that. So going into this second part of the training, this last 4 months, it's very important not to pick up another injury. So, and to get back onto and to get back into the swing of things, get some cardio in. I've been going out on the bike, squeezing in a lunchtime walk. Obviously I've got the dog to walk as well. Just trying to keep moving at the same time, not put too much impact on my joints. Getting the heat up now. So today, like I've said, is a bit of a recce for the route, just to see what the terrain's like. And for a forested road, it's pretty smooth. I'm wearing my running shoes today, just to see how they feel on this terrain. I wasn't sure if I was going to need trail running shoes, invest in something with a bit more grip, but you know, you lose out on the cushioning of these running shoes that I've got, which do help alleviate the pressure on the joints. And also just to see, would hiking poles be advantageous? Would they help? But I'm not sure the extra weight and another thing to carry. Today I've got a slightly bigger pack on, just because I've taken some extra camera gear and stuff like that for doing today's video. But I will, on the day of the event, I'll just be running my smaller running vest, carrying just the bare essentials. But yeah, there's a lot of ups and not so many downs so far. But here we go, here's a down. Let's go for a little run. Just look at that view. We've got a downhill section, but that can only mean one thing. It looks like we've got to go up again. So, so a wee bit more about the Speyside Ultra 50k event. There's two events actually. There's a 100k that starts at Aviemore and then meets up with the second half, which is the 50k, which is what I'm signed up for. Starting at Tamdu, the heart of malt whisky making country. Oh, good job I was paying attention. Speyside-way, we're going to go this way. Oh, this is muddy. I'll get up the side here. Might need trail shoes for this bit. We start at Tamdu and follow the Speyside-way down the side of the river, down the River Spey, through Ablauer, through Kergellicay, and then we pick up a road section which leads us up to this part that we're doing today, which is kind of going along the side, slightly up and over Ben Aigan. And this takes us down to Boat O Brig, and then we pick up a road section to takes us to Fochabers. And that's 4k in at this point. Not as far as I thought it was going to be. And then from Fochabers we pick up the Speyside-way again and follow the river again all the way down to Spey Bay, hang a right and cross the finish line and Bucky. Easier said than done. So realistically the 50k event starts at 11 AM and then the cut off is 10 hours for doing the whole race. So 50k into 10 hours works at a 12-minute kilometre pace. So basically I'm dawdling here and I'm doing 12 and I'm just dawdling because I'm concentrating not to trip and fall and slip on this kind of boggy bit here. But if I can maintain my normal brisk walking pace is 10 kilometers an hour. My average kind of running pace is in the 6 kilometer an hour region. So an average between that is 8 kilometers an hour, which should take me in within the cut-off time. And that's all I'm looking to do, as I'm looking to finish the event. I'm not looking to set a time. If I can finish the event as quick as possible, I mean, obviously that would be good, but I'm not looking to go and set any records. I'm quite happy to complete the event. That is my number one goal. So looking forward to it. It's only 4 months away, which sounds a long time, but really I've got plenty of work to be done before then. Beautiful. So that's where I've been. Come from that side, come round the hill, back and then down this road. It's only been, that's about 6.5 kilometres, so a lot less than I initially had thought. And I'm working my way just down to the car park here. That's only been around about an hour I've been going. Now where do I go here? Private. Well, signposted. I think it's this way. I think it's this way. We'll soon find out. Bit of an uphill, but there's some good downhill bits to run. Tricky last section when it's technically the Speyside-way path. It's not as well maintained as a lot of the other parts of the Speyside-way. But I think the running shoes will be fine. I don't think I'll need walking poles, something less to carry. And pace wise wasn't it too bad. I had faffing about today, had a lot of camera gear with me. Hopefully I lost a good bit more weight by then. Fitness level, hopefully I've improved a good bit as well, so I think I'm feeling a bit more confident after that today. So there we go. There's the bridge. And there's the bridge. And this will be what marks the halfway point in the 50k route. Look at that for a view. We're going to go this way. And there we have it. A Boat O Brig between the two. And that is 7.18 kilometres. So there we have it. 7.2 k's, not as far as I thought it was going to be. And about an hour, just over an hour. But with faffing about with camera gear, a bit of fitness, I definitely think I could upkeep that or even improve it in the day. So there we go, look at the view. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next one.